guys, this is Bad Gamer Cat. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. We're here once again in Paradise Lost, and we made our way to the Foundry in the last episode, and we are going forward. I guess this is a forge or a foundry,
So
I don't know.
this is where all the trains were supposed to go.
Yeah, they were gonna melt down all the trains and make weapons and ammunition. There's no way he would be cold standing next to this. Look at that, eh? My little boy's cold and there's nothing I can do about it.
It's a dead end.
What?
There's no way to keep going.
According to my map, there should be a pipe there. It leads directly to the living area. Can't you see it?
So? You expect me to jump?
Listen, I wouldn't have led you here if I didn't think you could do it.
Can't you help me somehow?
Sorry. There's nothing else I can do. Now it's all up to you. You trusted me once. I just need you to trust me again. That pipe is part of the cooling system for this forge. There's a small reservoir at the end that should soften your landing. At least there should be.
Should be. You mean you aren't sure?
It's been so long since anything in here was working, it's anyone's guess if it's still there.
But I'm willing to bet that it is. You said the world outside is lifeless, right?
So what?
So even though it's an empty, unforgiving place, you survived.
You are a fighter. You can do it.
What will happen if I jump?
Have you ever felt helpless?
Like you have no control over the things going on around you?
Like you have to just accept whatever happens next, no matter how painful it is? Things don't have to be like that this time.
You're in control now. So, to answer your question, if you jump, at least you'll know you've done everything you can.
And that's more than anyone can ask for.
Okay, I will do it. I will jump.
Everything's going to be alright, trust me.
I don't
You
know.
can swim, right?
I can swim. I don't know if my little boy can swim. Oh. Ah! Oh my gosh. Bargaining. Well, are these the stages of grief that we're doing? This poor little kid. Well, at least he made it. But that is crazy. Where are we now? Oh, look, we're at number 3, you guys. Number 3, we have to get to number 4. There, see? We have to get to number 4. It's weird that there's, like beach chairs and things. Oh, wow.
What is this place?
It's beautiful. Look, we have a lighthouse. My kid's probably dying of hypothermia from jumping in the water. Is there anything on the dock? No, nothing to click on here. This is so cool. I mean, you don't think of this when you think of underground bunker. You think of, like, an actual bunker, not a giant hotel in a lake, in a cave. Okay.
Siekiera, motyka, my sąsiady biją się już 3 dekady. Siekiera, motyka, guma, ość, mam już tego pięknie.
Okay. Little dance or a little song. So this is where people came to relax while they were hiding from the world? Or bombing the world? So this game is weird because it started with the Nazis coming down here because they were going to bomb everything and then live down here until the nuclear winter went away. And then they were going to go up and reclaim the world. But apparently some Polish people came in and they fought with the Nazis. So this story seems to take place at a variety of different ages. Look at this pillar. Look at this place.
For you walked in the presence of Titans. It's a memorial. They must have died in a battle I saw in that recording.
Okay. There's grass and trees. The electricity's still on. We probably have to go through those doors. Oh, excuse me, I'm so tired. I see something over here. I was trying to say, is anyone here? But it wouldn't let me do it. What if I back out and come in again? No, I was trying to select it, but it didn't do it. Look at this. Very grand. The library, a fireplace, a chess table. Order number 210. Effective immediately. All the cameras in the compound are to be disabled. Until the debugging of each room takes place, all the communication that pertains to matters of production, strategy, food distribution, future plans, etc. is to be conducted through written messages. For the time being, assume that all your conversations are being monitored. He's listening. Dominica. So they're disabling the camera so he won't listen. Is he the computer then? Or someone else?
It always amazes me how short your memories are. I walk these corridors day after day and hear the growing whispers. What if he's right? Maybe he has a point. What if? Let me remind those who have forgotten. When the Battle of the Bunker ended, we went looking for German civilian survivors. None were found alive. Must I remind you why? Because the bunker's machinery had removed them from the battlefield so they wouldn't interfere with the counter-attack, only to suffocate them in one of the unventilated hangars. Is this the kind of effectiveness we're looking for? Is that the value we put on human life? I will say it once more. No! I will never allow these machines to be turned on again.
Okay. So I guess the machine killed all the civilians by putting them in a bunker without any air? That voice sounded a lot like our little boy's voice. Okay. Order number 108. All Nazi documents are to be left untouched, despicable as they are. We will not burn them. The Nazis already burn all evidence of their atrocities on their own. We do not need to aid them. When the war finally ends, and it will end, these documents will be used to expose them and hold them to account. All the documents are to be stored in the file room. Okay? Well, that's good that someone is holding them, or trying to hold them accountable.
Hello? Can you hear me? It's not working. I need to find a control room. It's locked.
Every game, you guys, every game has the it's locked thing. Is there anything back here? I think we already read this, right? Yeah, we already read that one. Oh, she's feeding a bird from her mouth. Well, that's cute.
Is anyone up there?
Okay, the game is saving. Please don't leave. I knew that others were considering leaving. I just never realized you were one of them. If you go, Dominica won't let us see each other ever again. You know that she doesn't allow any of his followers to interact with us. Is his superstitious gibberish more important to you than me? So we seem to have a couple factions. Dominica and him. Whoever him is. We've got a teddy bear and some toys and books. This is really cool. Some places to sleep. Perfectly good robe that my freezing little kid could wear. Yes, I know you're freezing, but you won't pick up any of the stuff. That doesn't open. Okay, we can't do anything with that door. Nothing with that door. More sleeping quarters. I don't see anything to look at or interact with. More sleeping quarters. Some art and music supplies. Another perfectly good coat, pants. There's so many rooms, wow. Lots of artists living here. Transcription of Resident Lazy's account. I went out mushroom picking, not that I thought I'd find any, mind, but because I like wandering among the trees. So, I stumbled upon a gnarled beech, looked up, and over by a clump of thistle, I saw a white she-goat. A miracle, I thought, because there hasn't been a living creature to be found since we ate that last hen 10 years back. And lo and behold, a goat! Where could it have come from? Right away, I thought Veles must have favored us to send a blessing like that. I walked up to it. It didn't run. It let me rope it and walk back to the settlement by my side like a dog on a leash. I went straight to the high priest to share the wonderful news. I hoped it would give us milk with healing properties. All right. We found a goat after 10 years of no other fresh food animals or living creatures. Hopefully they didn't kill the goat. Herr Commandant, at the request of Wilhelm Streck, I have agreed to lead a talk about Agartha, Shambhala, Aryans, Atlantis, Thule, the control of parapsychic human abilities, and research on the summoning of zombie armies. Oh my god. He convinced me this material will provide the necessary support for the colonists. In my youth, I took a strong interest in these topics, so I shall have plenty of material to speak on. Yet, we both know, I hope, that these stories are not worth a hill of beans. I am a scientist, and I know that the strength of the German nation does not come from fairy tales, but from the mental fortitude and from science. Thus, when the colonists prepare for the ultimate battle, they should draw on the accomplishments of scholars. I propose a return to the method that was tested with great success at the front, namely substance D. I don't know how to read those kind of numbers. This mix of cocaine, oh my god, Pervitin, a strong stimulant, and Eucadol, a strong painkiller, transforms common men into super soldiers. It provides a significant boost to concentration, endurance, strength, courage, and self-confidence. It also disables pain receptors while stifling hunger, thirst, and the need for sleep. It has side effects, yet in the deciding moment they are of no import. Oh yeah, you're crazy. Wanting to drug up the soldiers? To Wilhelm Streck. Dear Willie, I know you do not need anyone to tell you how to do your job, but I would like to alert you to a problem. I have received reports that despite constant guidance and instruction, many people still do not understand the concept of the colony. Some fear being locked up underground, or even that those left on the surface will have it better. If I were to prune away all such doubters, I would lose half of the settlers and the would-be strength of this colony. So I hit upon an idea. Perhaps we could, in some undemanding way, share with our colonists the history of the Aryans and the Atlanteans from whom we descend. After all, if our ancestors could thrive after losing their homeland, we too can emerge from our ordeal, defeat our enemies, and bring about the rebirth of our great Germany. With your storytelling talent, this tale would surely soften the hearts of doubters and comfrey nerves. What do you think? Your friend, Max. I think you're both batshit crazy, but that's just me. I don't see anything in here, so it looks like this is the last room. Ooh, this is a nice room. We've got some beautiful shelf unit and a grandfather clock, a desk with a letter that I can't get to. There. Order number 8. Any German occupier still hiding in the shelter is to be sought, put on trial, and sentenced for their crimes. That includes civilians, workers, and of course, military personnel. This also goes for Polish collaborators as well. Dominica. So it looks like the Polish, except for the collaborators, they won over the Germans.
It must be a key to the locked doors.
Oh, okay. This is a really beautiful room. Order request. I'm writing to you again to request permission to use the Nazi technology. People are starving. We can't continue to live in the dark like this. How many more women have to suffer miscarriages before you see things clearly? I will write to you every single day until you realize there's no other way. Luke John? Luke John? So Luke John wants to turn on the computer, I think. And given that there's light everywhere, and he said they're living in the dark, unless that was just a manner of speaking, it looks like they did turn it on. I think that little girl we're talking to might be the computer.
What was that?
I don't know. Oh, the bookcase is moved aside. Look! The bookcase is moved aside to show a secret room. I used to love Nancy Drew when I was little because of all the secret rooms. I always wanted to find secret rooms and hidden hallways and... This is freaky. Greta Mueller. Why would they hide this? It's like... little studio for recording? Did they record back in the day? No. It's a little stage. A little private stage. With... Oh my god! Did they steal this woman and make her perform just for this? Maybe this was Hitler's room. Because look at that chair. I bet they stole her and made her perform just for him. Greta Mueller, 1920. I can't turn it over. Usually when you hit E, it lets you read it, but it won't let me do it. That was creepy as heck. Okay, now we can go open the locked doors. Oh, I think this is the control room. Restoring last failure report. Post B is at 31%. Post 1 is inactive. Post B is critical. The bunker functionality is limited. The system is unstable. Manual override detected. Enable audio monitoring. Channel 77.
Okay, let's see if bidirectional communication is working. Clearly not. We'll have to find a workaround. What if... I know it's not ideal, but given the circumstances, this will have to do for now.
This is that Luke John.
I'd like you to press the button, if you can hear me.
Me?
Dobrze. Let's try another experiment, shall we?
Oh my god! Is Luke John in the computer?
As I suspected, this won't be straightforward. some sort of safeguard blocking my input. Now, this makes no sense. Why build a huge machine with this much computing power and then make it impossible for the operator to use it? Unless it doesn't want me to make any changes. It wants you to make them. I just tried to access a part of the system. Can you enable it?
Me? I don't
That's
understand this.
It worked. Okay, let's not waste any more time. You always said you wanted your own garden someday. What do you feel like planting? Remember, we must be careful not to overwater the crops.
Full bunker
What's
functionality
happening?
enabled.
We must have initiated the automated calibration cycle. It's overloading the system. Remember, we prepared for this.
Who's he talking to?
We need to disable some of these processes before...
This is so weird. The system is overloading.
You'll have to authorize its change. I can only request them for you.
Host B is dying.
Now, disable them as quickly as possible.
Okay.
That's it. Now for the next one. You're doing great. It's no use. That's it. We're turning it off.
Shutdown not available during calibration cycle.
It won't let me.
Host B is dying. Host disconnected. 13%.
Is that you? Say something.
And now she's
Turn it
here.
on.
Turn what on? What are you talking about?
That machine, he turned it on. I don't think he's supposed to do that.
Who cares? I haven't heard from you since that jump. Do you know how worried I was? Are you alright? Well, are you?
I'm fine.
Then why didn't you say so? Where are you? I haven't seen you on my monitors.
It looks like the pulse settled down here after the attack.
So you found the living quarters. Good. According to my map, they are on level 3. I'll try to find you with the cameras. I don't want to lose sight of you anymore. Do you understand? We need to stay focused, okay? Please tell me you understand.
She's kind of creepy.
Okay.
I totally don't understand what just happened there, because are there more than 2 people in the computer? Or was that old and we were just watching it? But if it was old, then why did I have to click? So weird. It's a mystery. Okay, we've got another room here with another note. Dominica, fine, I will leave. wishes to join me is welcome to do so. But to those who choose to stay, I ask, where do you draw the line? You are happy to reap the rewards, but unwilling to pay the proper respect. You ignore the divine powers that gave you these luxuries. If you decide to bow your heads to the gods that made this all possible, come with me, Luke John. So Luke John is some kind of a preacher. And Luke John wanted to turn on the computer, and he did. And Dominica was against it.
Processing power is at least 50,000 times greater than that of the American's ENIAC. Its construction employs newly discovered methods of neural communication, sustained by faint electrical impulses and the activation of normally unused parts of the Gehirns. What's Gehirns? Gehirn, Gehirn. Here it is. Gehirn. What? That can't be.
Oh, sure, don't tell me what it is. You guys, look at the wall. There's pictures of brains and, like, computer parts. And there's, like, all these computer parts here. And a bandage. Yeah, he definitely was the one that turned on that computer, but did he put in a new brain?
Was he building something?
Yeah, I think he was. There's that statue outside. Okay, there's one more door downstairs that we have to open. And I'm hoping the game will autosave soon.
Hey? My
Hey.
name's Eva. I thought you should know.
Eva? Like, isn't the computer's name Eve? Oh my god, you guys, look at this. Alright, the game is saving, so we're gonna stop here. I've been playing for over half an hour. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button. Please subscribe and leave your comments. I always enjoy reading them. And let me know what you think. Is that computer... Is Eva really Eve, the computer? And what just happened with that recording what just happened up in that room with, Luke John? Anyway, take care and stay safe. Bye for now.